The Stone Age, the beginning of everything, a time when man was just learning to survive. And the first weapon wasn't made, it was simply picked up from the ground, a stone, or a heavy stick, without shape, without design, just the force of the blow. But that was enough. One precise blow could kill. Modern experiments confirm this. Scientists tested replicas of ancient weapons, on animal carcasses, and even on artificial bones. The result? Skulls broke, bones cracked, death came quickly. But the stone had a problem. You had to be close, too close, within arm's reach, and that's risky. And that's when everything changed. Someone took a simple step. He sharpened a stick and created a spear, the first real weapon, designed specifically to kill. And most importantly, from a distance. Now you could attack, from a distance, without risking your life so much. The spear was a revolution. They stabbed with it, they threw with it, they hunted with it, they fought with it, and it worked, for hundreds of thousands of years. But the real revolution was yet to come, much more dangerous, much quieter. Someone realized energy could be stored and released. Thus, the bow was born, and arrows, and everything changed. Now death came, even before you saw the enemy. A good shot, and that's it. Without noise, without a chance. The weak could defeat the strong, the slow, the fast. One, many. Distance became power, the main advantage. And this principle will never disappear again. The further you are from the enemy, the more dangerous you are. The bow changed the rules of the game. Now the strongest did not win, but the most accurate. But people did not stop. They were never satisfied. They wanted more power, more control, more destruction. And then metal appeared. The Bronze Age began. Fire and ore became weapons. Man learned to smelt metal and give it shape. Now weapons could be created, more precise, sharper, stronger. Spears became even more dangerous. With metal tips, they pierced deeper and broke less often. But a new symbol of power appeared, the sword, a weapon that changed the battle. Fast, deadly, personal, and war became different. Even chariots weren't the limit of war's development. People continued to seek new ways to win. Battles grew larger, fiercer, more merciless. A new era was dawning, the Middle Ages, the time of knights, castles, and heavy armor. Now man began not only to attack, but also to defend, and increasingly effectively. Metal was everywhere. It covered the body, protected the head, strengthened weapons. Armor became stronger and more complex. It became increasingly difficult to penetrate. Conventional strikes no longer worked. New approaches were needed, new ideas, new weapons, and people found a solution again. Weapons appeared designed specifically to combat armor. Heavy, precise, destructive. Blows became targeted, at vulnerable points, weak spots. Combat became smarter, but also more dangerous. And everything changed again. Something appeared that completely turned the rules upside down. A strange black powder. At first, no one understood it. It seemed useless, just dust. Until one day, it was thrown into a fire, and there was an explosion. Instant, loud, uncontrollable. It scared people, but even more, it intrigued them. People began to experiment, mix ingredients, test proportions, set fire to it, and observe. Gradually, it became clear. This power could be directed, controlled, used. And so, the first cannons appeared, loud, heavy, destructive. They struck with incredible force, and from a safe distance. Now walls no longer protected. Castles that had stood for centuries crumbled in minutes. Armor lost its meaning. Metal was no longer a guarantee of survival. One shot could decide the outcome of a battle, without approach, without a duel, without a chance to respond. And the rules of war changed again. Now the winner was not the strongest, not the fastest, not even the most experienced, but the one with access to a new power, to fire, and to gunpowder.